In this video, we will cover progress note completion for a provider. To complete the progress note, you're going to scroll down and you're going to click on the Billing Information Visit Code option. By this time, you have already identified the assessment codes, performed your exam, and ordered any treatment. The assessment codes that we see here are pulling from the assessment section on our progress note. We have two assessments here. The one with the X is indicating that this is a primary assessment code. If you need to add additional assessments at this time, you can perform an ICD search here and then click Add ICD. You can also modify any details that you need to by clicking on the assessment line. This will open the window with the assessment notes for onset date, specifications, risks, and also your E&M coder points if you are using E&M coder. The next step is to add your CPT codes. First, I'm going to add my E&M code. At this point, if you're using the E&M coder, you would select it from here. I'm going to add mine manually. Click on the Add E&M code. Next, I see my E&M code categories on the left. This was a new patient, so I'm going to search E&M Services, New Patient. Based off of my examination and orders, I'm going to categorize this as a level 3 and click OK. Once you've done that, you're going to see your units, any modifiers, up to 4, which assessment codes you have linked to this procedure. You can modify this by changing the number. This identifier is indicating what number assessment code it is linked to. And again, you can add any additional notes here. If you made a mistake, use the trash can to the right to delete it. If you need to add additional CPT codes, you can click on Add CPT. So I've added a O2 saturation CPT code that I would like to bill for as well. And I'm going to link that to my first assessment for asthma. So I place a 1 here and click Tab to save it. Next, I can add any additional billing notes. The billing notes will display once a claim is created. You can also add your follow-up. Click on the calendar the patient needs to return and add the reason for their return. If there are any additional billing data information options that you need to add, you can do that by clicking Additional Billing Data here. For example, the last time a pediatric patient was seen, that can be modified by clicking on this. Confidential note is discussed in our PSAC videos. Once you are done entering all of your progress note information, including the billing information as we just did, you're going to click on the Done button. The Done button is going to place a check mark on your office visit screen, informing your mid-office staff members that this patient's progress note is complete. Once you've completed your progress note, you will then go ahead and send out all of your orders. The Common Send window will automatically open. You will see all of the different modes for the particular orders that you've placed. When you're ready to send them, click Send. To view the entire Common Send window, please refer to our Common Send window video. After you are done completing your progress note and your sending options, you can then lock your note. To lock your progress note, you're going to go to the Lock button. If you click the Lock button itself, it'll lock in the default style that you have chosen. If you want to preview what the lock would look like, click on the arrow next to the Lock button. Then you can preview the different style if it's available for your practice. Your practice administrator controls what lock styles are available to you. I'm going to lock this in my Modern 1 style. And now my progress note is locked. That concludes this video on completing your progress note. Thank you for joining me.